Yeah, I mean, we love the challenge each week. We like to go into it. We know they got a great slot guy, but as far as seven, I think that is big guy. Finally get somebody my size. Had a smaller receiver last week. Challenged me to move my feet. This time it's going to be big on big, and that's something I like.
Jason, what do you make of the Louisville offense? And you guys don't see them all the time, like you saw Syracuse. Um, it doesn't seem like they're the same kind of like spread it out fast. It seems like they're just more based on their athletes.
Yeah, I think they like to get their athletes in space. They know how to get their players off of press. They motion a lot. They do a lot of close sets and expand out, and that's how they avoid press coverage.
Jason,
Jason,
go ahead.
Jason, there are a lot of veterans in that secondary. How do you guys take leadership roles? How does that work with so many guys with so much experience?
Well, we set a standard in our room. It's you got to be the communications got to be a lot more this year because of that. We have a lot of veterans in the room. We can talk a lot pre-snap, which allows us to play faster when the ball snap. And that's something we've been stressing again, like what I said with the motions, the navies, the unbalanced formations they like to do to try and win the numbers game. And the communication between the back end is going to be huge this week. And I like to see how when we're tested when it comes to the knowledge aspect of it, I like to see how we react as a room.
Jason, how's the young guy Marquise fitting in among all you older guys?
Great. He always had that veteran mentality. So when we knew we was gonna throw him in the fire, we knew he'll come out alive. Scrappy dude, scrappy.
Jason, in the first 2 weeks, in each game, you got the secondary gave up a big passing play, but then quickly tied it back down and didn't give up anything else throughout the game. What's been the approach in both film study and in practice this week as far as to correct those? Because you're going up against a team that could pull off a few of those with the talent on their roster.
Uh, I'm glad you said that too, because it goes with definitely that big play and limiting those because like you just said, that's how they're gonna score their points. That's how they're gonna move the ball, get their first downs. Is motions, get somebody to bust a coverage, bust a check, make this wrong blitz, and like I said before, this is something we're gonna stress this week, and I'm happy we get to get that challenge early in the season.
I know someone mentioned you haven't really seen Louisville in the past few years, but is there a team you guys played maybe last year that they remind you of?
Maybe Virginia, maybe Virginia, but I would say more so Virginia in the red zone with all the motion, the navies and stuff like that. But I wouldn't compare them to Virginia in the open field.
What stands out to you about Cunningham? He's a mobile guy, veteran. He can make plays with his feet and get the ball downfield.
Well, like you just said, yeah, it's always dealing with the dual threat quarterback. He's gonna make plays. He's gonna extend plays. Keep his eyes up. So DBs, our number one rule is stay in coverage. You keep lock on your man, and that's what we've been emphasizing this week, keeping him contained.
Jason, this is a top 25 matchup. Normally it'd be a lot of hype, a lot of energy in that stadium. How have you found filling that void without the fans over the first couple of games?
Starts in practice. And I mean, since spring, we've always been the room to bring that energy from when we going onto the field to walk through to warm ups, all the way through practice. We know that really the whole team feeds off the DB room. We try and bring that, and we love it. We love having that responsibility of the team, and we try and bring that energy all throughout the whole game.
Is it just actions? Are there a lot of words? What do you guys say to get people going?
Yeah, you gotta learn your teammates. There's some guys pregame that like to stay to themselves. They don't really talk. You let them vibe, and then you got some guys that need a little something, need a little talk stuff to them, get them going, get them mad.
Jason, is there a feeling on this team that there's not really a ceiling as to how good you guys can be this season, and if and that if you want to prove that you're as good as you think you guys can be, that games like this one against Louisville are really important towards that goal.
Yeah, really what you just said. I don't think there is a ceiling for this room. I really don't. I think these are all three of us draftable guys easily. And me speaking, I think we're all draftable high. Smart guys have plenty of experiences from back in 2017. We've been working together, guys playing faster, and more plays are coming our way. I don't think there is a ceiling for this room.
Jason, we were asking Jared Wayne yesterday about the depth at receiver and about a couple of the new guys and Turner and Addison and Braden. I mean, what is the depth like? You go against them all the time. What would you say about your own receivers as far as talent and depth there?
Turner came in and made an immediate impact, and as you guys get to see now on the field, but just coming in, especially me as a DB who's really big on the knowledge aspect of it. I like when it's a chess game, and he's definitely one of those. He's a technician. He's very smart. He's smart within his routes. He can read coverages, post snap, and I love going against Turner. He's a smart guy. Who else? Aiden Henningham. Great, very receptive. After almost every rep, he wants to, oh, Penny, what's going on with that? Blah, blah, blah. How'd you see this? So I love that. As a vet, you love younger guys that are always asking questions. But they got depth.
What about Addison? What do you like about Addison?
Oh, 3? Oh, yeah. That'd be my go-to. I mean, as y'all can see, that'd be my go-to if anything. Get him in open field, just get the hands on his ball. I mean, he's our new Frenchie. I don't like to compare people to people, but, as far as our offensive concept, he's our new Frenchie.